Hi, my name's Tony Winchester. I go by Rsgloryandgold. When I play internet games, I go by Sir Tony Ray. Today started out to be just the craziest day. Last night, before I went to bed, I asked my nephew to hop on the internet today on our channel and go around to some of the other streamers and find out if there was anybody that he thinks that maybe we ought to host in the future. And we try and do a lot of hosts. I would say we've probably hosted about 400 different people and probably done, I don't know, close to 600 hosts since we've been streaming. Anyway, he got on this morning and he was in this one channel and watching them. And the next thing you know, some guy just out of the clear blue starts saying Rsgloryandgold's a child molester, Rsgloryandgold's a pedophile, watch out for him, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, when he told me about it, I thought, wow, that's really bizarre. Anyway, all this started back in January of 2016. Drama Alert and Keemstar made a video accusing me of being this guy right here. His name's John Phillips, and he's in prison. He's been in prison since like 2011, okay? He lives in Massachusetts, and for whatever reason, they thought my name was John Phillips and that I was lying, that I really wasn't Tony Winchester, and that, just a whole bunch of crazy crap, okay? Anyway, he ended up making a video saying that he was sorry, and he ended up taking the video down. But, there was a guy named John Scarce. He made a video about it, and he really, kind of saved my ass there. At one time I had, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people threatening to kill my family, harassing my sister, my nephews. I mean, me. They were just, they hacked my RuneScape account. They hacked our YouTube channel. They did more crap than you can even possibly imagine, okay? All about how I'm a child molester and a pedophile. Anyway, it's plain to see, anybody can tell that I'm not John Phillips, and I've never been in Massachusetts in my life, okay? And I don't know anything about that crap, and, anyway. So, when that happened, I thought, all right, well, you know what? So I'm going to go ahead and just send out a little tweet, which I did. And I sent a little tweet out basically just saying that, in life, we're responsible for our own actions. And, we should be a little bit more careful about what we say and do. Because, actions have consequences, and they hurt people. It's really that simple. I mean, and they destroy lives. They always say loose lips sink ships, Bottom line is, you start a rumor, and, one person tells two, and two tell four, and two tell eight, and the next thing you know, the whole damn world is believing a bunch of bullshit that's not even true. And, that's exactly what's happened in this case. And look, hey, I'm 64. I'm not real internet savvy. I'm not into all this. But I'll tell you one thing I'm not used to. I'm not used to being called a pedophile. Now, if you accuse me of being bald and fat and ugly, I'll agree with you, okay? Hey, but I'm no pedophile, and that's a terrible thing to say about somebody, period. Anyway, I sent a little Twitter out. I just said, Keemstar, just so you know, your BS a year and a half ago still causes me trouble every day, and it does. Now, I did not mean that, saying hateful or, you're a dirty SOB or screw you or go to hell. I didn't mean anything like that. I just meant I hope in the future he's a lot more careful about what he says about people, because it has long-term effects, period. And that's all I meant to do. That's all I meant to do. Now, hey, the bottom line really is, in life, be careful what you say and do. He tweeted back, said, I really wish I had someone to blame all my problems on. You're lucky. If anything bad happens, you can always just blame me. Well, like I said, if you accuse me of being fat, I'm fat. You're right. Okay, it's not Keemstar's fault. If you accuse me of being ugly, you're right, and it's not Keemstar's fault. If you accuse me of being bald, you're right, and it's not Keemstar's fault. If you accuse me of being a terrible reader and a terrible speller, okay, you're right, and it's not Keemstar's fault, okay? Hey, if you accuse me of being a lousy RuneScape player, you're right, and it's not Keemstar's fault. So, I just want to make sure we're clear on that one, okay? The only thing I blame Keemstar for is for telling hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of people that I'm a pedophile. That's the only thing I blame him for. And I'm not even mad about it. I'm a happy guy. My life's pretty good and I'm pretty excited. And normally I would have never even sent that tweeter out. It kind of hit me wrong today. That's all. And it's not something I would normally do. Anyway, it seems over the years you've blamed all your problems on other people. That's what the second thing Keemstar had to say to me, okay? Wow. Anyway, I wasn't expecting anything, but if I expect anything at all, I was expecting maybe I'm really sorry that that's still lingering, and I wish it never happened. But no, it seems to me over the years you've blamed all your problems on other people. I don't have any problems. I really don't. I'm a happy guy. Anybody who knows me, ask them, man. You never hear me complaining. You never hear me bitching, okay? Hey, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy, and I'm the happiest guy on the planet. Really and truly. So I don't know what he thinks I've blamed on other people. And, I never heard his name, and I guarantee you he never heard mine before a year and a half ago. So I don't know about all this over the years crap, okay? But anyway, over the years, life's crazy. It really is. So anyway, he went ahead and made a video, okay? And here's the video he made today.
And when it came down to it, you refused my money again. You said, we got the story wrong. I was wrong. I'm not blaming anyone for it. It's my fault. I took the video down in less than 2 hours. I uploaded a public...
Everything he's saying is true.
That we got the story wrong. And this is
right now.
Anybody exposed me. I offered you $20,000 for that 2 hours of harassment that you received. You declined it.
Was he not? No. He's telling the truth. He offered me $20,000, or at least he said he offered me. I don't know. He never told me that. Okay, but I believe that that was one of his things that he was saying on his stream, that he'd give me $20,000, and I told him no. I didn't tell him anything. I don't want no money, and I told the world that. I didn't tell him. Okay, so so far what he said is true.
I heard that you wanted to go to Rune Fest, so I teamed up with your people to try to set that up. And when it came down to it, you refused my money again.
Now, there again, I don't know who my people are or anything like that. And to be honest with you, nobody ever truly came to me and said, hey, Keemstar's ready to buy the plane ticket. I don't know anything about that. But even if they would have, I would have turned it down. Because, this isn't about money. It's not. And I don't, internet bullying is a terrible, terrible thing, and it goes on all the time. And you can't just say, oh, well, I'll just pay you for the problems that I caused you, Like in there, he says, well, for the 2 hours of inconvenience I caused you. I've been inconvenienced for 18 months now, period. Every single day, literally, okay? I have to listen to this crap. Now, I'm a big boy, and life's okay, and I got big shoulders, and, it is what it is, okay?
You said all you wanted was my friendship. So I tried.
Now, I don't, look, him and I have talked 5 times in real life. 5 times. 3, the first 2 or 3 days this happened, and twice in the last 18 months. So, if that's what his idea of being a friend is, well, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I pray for him every single day. I hope he has a great life, and I hope that someday he retires and gets away from all the bullshit and then really enjoys life, okay?
Tried to be a good friend. I shouted you out on multiple streams. When I went to Kansas City, where you lived,
Now, I believe he has shouted me out more than once. I believe he's probably shouted me out 5 or 6 times, okay? So, he's telling the truth.
I tried to set up a way for me and you to, collab together because you told me that you wanted publicity, you wanted juice, and I was willing to do it. I sent you a date and time where I was going to be where we could meet up and collab together, and then you didn't show up, and then complained that, I was too busy for you and wouldn't make time for you. You fucking deliberately lied. And that.
Now, that's just not true, okay? He called me on the phone. I hadn't talked to him in, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, or whatever. And out of the clear blue, I got a phone call from him. And he said, you want to go have lunch or go have some coffee or whatever, okay? And I'll call you tomorrow between 3 and 4. And he never called me back. I mean, I have no reason to lie. I'm not mad about it. It's not a big deal. Hey, I went almost 64 years without ever meeting Keemstar. If I go 64 more, it's okay. It's not a big deal to me. But so I have no reason to lie about anything.
Now it's a year and a half later, and every single time somebody comes to your stream and trolls you, you blame me.
Now, see, that's not true. People troll me all the time. They troll me about having a small wiener. They troll me about being fat. They troll me about being ugly. They troll me about being a lousy RuneScape player. They troll me about more things than you can possibly imagine. And not one of those things are Keemstar's fault. I want to make it very, very clear. Not one of those things are Keemstar's fault. It's true, I'm ugly. It's true, I'm old. It's true, I'm fat. It's true, I'm a lousy RuneScape player. It's true, I'm bald. It's true, I'm crippled. It's true, I smoke too much. It's true, I drink too much coffee. All those things are true, and not one of them are Keemstar's fault.
I mean, this happened in early 2016 or 2015, I can't remember. But do you honestly think over a year later, somebody remembered my video that was only up on YouTube for 2 hours and thought to themselves, this guy is a pedo, I'm gonna go harass him? Waited over a year to go into your stream and troll you. Tony, that's just retarded. And I'm sick of this. Every time anyone harasses you, you blame me. Go get an attorney and sue my ass.
I think people troll me nonstop about being a pedophile. Now, I'm not saying that it happens, every 5 minutes. I'm not saying it happens every 10 minutes. But I can tell you this much. Every single day I get a death threat on the email. Every single day. And there's 3 different people that keep sending emails saying they're going to kill me and they're going to kill my family. Every single day. Because I'm a pedophile. Well, I mean, whose fault do you think that is? Come on. Every day somebody pops in the channel and says, you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile. Well, you know what? If it weren't for Keemstar, maybe they would be popping in and saying, you're ugly, you're fat, you're stupid. Okay? Hey, and that wouldn't be Keemstar's fault. But what he did was he fed the trolls. He gave the trolls ammunition to use against me, and they use it every single day. Let's not kid each other, okay? And I'm not mad. I'm not pissed off. I don't want him kicked off the internet. I don't want him to lose his job. I don't want people to troll him. I don't want nobody putting no hate on him, okay? I just want him to do one thing. Be careful about what he says about people because it has long-term effects. That's all.
And whatever I'm being sued for, if it's fair, I'll pay it. But
I'll never sue him. I don't want any money from him. I'll even go a step further. He lives in Buffalo, New York. It's against the law. I mean, in Buffalo, in New York, you can't sue somebody after 1 year. And it's been a year and a half. And he's been sued and sued people. He knows that I couldn't sue him if I wanted to, and I don't. Okay? But you only have 1 year to file a lawsuit. After that, you can't. Now, that's the facts. Look it up on the internet. So, now it's just talk, okay? And I'm all for Just being honest about the whole thing.
I am not going to put up with you fucking blaming me for people trolling you anymore. Because I am not guilty of that. I'm guilty of that video being wrong and what I said about you, but I'm not guilty of you being trolled in 2017. If this happened once or twice, I just let it go. But you've done this to me multiple times over the last 6 months. And I'm holding back every urge from saying just like, go fuck you, go fuck yourself. I'm holding that back because you want to be friends, and I'm still willing to do that.
You know, hey, you know, he is angry. Did you ever notice every time you see poor old Keemstar, he's pissed off? I mean, he's pissed off at this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. I remember when he was fighting with every big YouTuber there was, okay? But, you know, every single day, watch every single broadcast he does. He's pissed off, man. This guy's mad at the world. Hey, the only thing I've ever done is say, people keep calling me a pedophile and you're the one that started it, okay? Hey, and, you know, I don't do this. I don't send out a tweet about him every week or every month. I might have sent out some tweets, I don't know, 4 or 5 times since the whole thing happened, okay? And, you know, Keemstar, I apologize, and I won't be sending you any more tweets, and, you know, no matter what, I'll do my very best to make sure that your name never comes out of my mouth. Now, on my show, when people bring you up, I'm just going to tell them that, hey, I think you're a nice guy, and I don't want no trouble, okay? Anyway, hey, God bless you. You know, you and your family are in my prayers every single day. I hope you find some true happiness in life, and I hope you get over just being pissed off at the world all the time, because really and truly, you must just be miserable because you're pissed off nonstop. Anyway, have a great life and all the best to you.